3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, a run with Etienne. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double it.
A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there. Now Lawrence on first down. Down inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Everybody in the... Herbert on first down now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and the Jags are going to take possession of the football. On first down, Lawrence. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On play action, Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, 44 yards. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Running on first down, Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. It's Eckler again. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and through. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Jaguars getting set to go. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. This is fielded at the 27. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run. A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. And they'll run with ETN. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points. And Herbert has it knocked free. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
Offside, defense.
So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession of the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Out to his left. Williams brings it in. There he goes, right side. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Herbert. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown. Mike Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-17. So that drive, 4 plays. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken in at the 3. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wild. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wild Card game. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. A slant to Jones. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Zay Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jags take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And that's caught inside the 35. And nothing but green grass here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
The quick slant caught. Yeah. Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zay Jones. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. It's complete to Williams. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they've faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
for it with Eckler. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
You've had to put...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Play action. It's Lawrence. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Extra now for Patterson. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Herbert has it knocked free. And the Jags grab it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. The Jaguars season will continue at least one more week as we say so long, everybody.
You see, it's two type of people in life.